Hello, hello.
Hi,
I'm Selene.
I'm Pascal.
I didn't say my last name. I'm Selene Castrovilla,
I'm Pascal.
and we are.
Life and Jet?
Yay! Why are you so acting so tentative? It's our 19th show.
Yeah, well,
All right, it's fine.
no, I don't know what show this is.
Yes, you do. I told you last week was 18.
Show up, isn't
That's
it?
it's yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm very glad you're here. All right.
Happy
Well,
to be here.
okay. Well, it is the day after New Year's here when we're recording this, but
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. But we didn't exchange our Christmas presents yet, so we're going to do it now.
We'll do it live.
I don't want to say what I
No.
Okay. Wait, one at a time. Ready?
You going first?
I guess. Oh, I love this. It's a purple notebook because I love purple. I'm a writer, right? And it's got the moon because my name means moon and moon goddess.
Hell yeah, triple threat.
It is. Something else in here?
Yeah.
Oh.
That is also purple.
So,
It's good that you're doing it on the show, too.
yeah. Oh. Oh my God, that's so funny. Ask me about my podcast. Oh, yeah, baby.
See, you can advertise while you walk
Absolutely.
around.
You know me so well. That's what I love to do. I love to advertise.
Yeah.
I do. I'm still thinking about getting that back cover thing for the truck that Camille told me about. The cover on the back, well, she had it on her truck, I think, the window.
Is this another conversation I don't remember?
Yeah. All right. She's one of our...
Camille, our fan?
Yes.
Camille.
She wrote about she got one of those things on her back windshield. Yeah.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
I do remember.
And I've been really thinking about it. I still am afraid because I got pulled over that time when I had the wrap on my car.
Yeah.
But I might do it. I'm leaning
No
for
way. So I finally looked at our podcast on Apple, I guess, because
It's very nice.
that's what I have.
Yes.
And Camille, I saw your review. Thank you so much.
Oh, awesome. I didn't see that. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice.
5 stars. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
So it's my turn now?
Yeah. No.
Is there somebody else?
We didn't get the dog anything. Oh.
That's it.
You see? It's a luggage tag. Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Isn't it perfect? Aren't you going to laugh every time you go for your
I
luggage?
love it. And do you remember when we were in Scotland, they had that cologne in that drugstore
No.
by Lionel Richie?
No, I don't remember that. Isn't it perfect? And I wouldn't have gotten you red. I would have gotten you black, but I wanted it to really stand out.
Oh, I love it. Especially since I don't know if I've complained to you people, but JetBlue left my luggage in London, and I was very pissed.
At least you got it back fast, though.
I did.
But at the time, you didn't know if you have.
I did not know.
Oh, look, you have that's the little ring you put it on.
Oh, so cute. I love it. Hello. I'm Orange's face.
Meanwhile, like, people like 20 will be like, what are you talking about? What is this?
You know, okay, look it up. Lionel Richie.
I mean, our people. I'm sure we don't have any 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in the airport. You can be like, what is wrong with this girl?
I will think of you every time.
I know, see? So perfect.
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lionel.
The minute I saw that, I'm like, that is the gift.
Oh, the 20-year-olds might know him because he's on American Idol now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Still?
I don't know. I haven't watched it. I haven't.
I know he said they're all sad, like they weren't letting him play the reindeer game.
Oh,
remember? Yeah, well, that's what Howard said.
Oh, I haven't seen that show.
They said he just sat there awkwardly.
Oh,
I know. Well, it's not that poor. Sure, he's making plenty of money.
That's true.
All right.
Just on a side note,
yes.
Did you see Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie have a new show?
I don't understand what that is.
I don't.
What are they doing? Some sort of a show? Is it like an award show or something?
I don't know.
I saw something. It was like is it like an opera?
I have no idea.
It was silly, right? Like it didn't make sense.
Yes. I don't remember what it was, but I thought
I saw it
like that.
I know, but I don't know. I don't understand the concept of this show, so I'm hesitant to watch it.
I don't know. But you watched, was it?
I loved it. I loved that.
Yeah.
That was great. I love that. I used to watch it with my son, Michael. It was great because it's like, see, they're rich, but they're stupid.
Rich and stupid.
I don't know. It's just a good show. Okay, that was the OG. It was one of the OGs of
reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it really wasn't reality. Like, there's so much, it's not reality. Really should be just walking around in your life. They were put in that situation.
Yeah, but a lot of shows are.
Oh, they've gotten worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I still loved it. I don't know what that is though. I forgot what it is. Like what the gimmick is, but it was weird. Okay. I have good news.
Go ahead.
You don't know, do you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I know that you had some good news, but I don't know what it is.
Right, because I didn't tell you, but you didn't see it?
No, because I told you. I saw a little thing and I...
That was you looked, you rejected the wrong thing.
But you told me not to look, so
she didn't look at the Life in Jest post. I told her not to look at my post.
Yes, by the way, so we have hardly any Instagram people, so
Come on.
And that is the one platform I'm on. So if you could follow us on Instagram, I'd appreciate it.
Meanwhile, you rejected the friendship of one person who's our fan.
I did. No, it wasn't fan. I was like, who is this random person?
But you told them that you would be their friend if they were on a...
I forgot, as I forget everything.
So sorry.
Sorry. It was a guy, but I couldn't see your face, and your account was private.
Oh my God. Leave him alone. He's a fan. He follows Life in Jest.
I know. No, it took me a while to make the connection, and I had already rejected the request.
Well, send it again if you...
Yes, definitely.
Only can be privy to
Unless
the
you're...
amazing posts from Pascal.
The one post a year.
No, you do posts.
Like, of my cats.
Well, that's cute. Right?
Always about my cats.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, the baby a couple of times, but mostly the cat.
That's about right. Okay. All right, my news, very excited.
Okay.
Remember I wrote that novel? You can say which novel?
Yeah, which novel?
Love the Ones You're With?
Yes.
I sold it. It's getting published.
Really?
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah.
I am not normally a high fiver, but I feel like the situation worked.
I started writing it after Hurricane Sandy. It's about a woman. Well, it's a love story. The woman has been devastated by a hurricane, so right what you know. But it is it's a literary 50 Shades of Grey.
Nice.
So there's like a lot of stuff in there.
Good. Who'd you sell it to?
It's called the Wild Rose Press.
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, it's around.
Yeah.
I wrote to them because they said they take women's fiction with erotic elements, and I never saw anybody else say that. When I would submit it, my agent wanted nothing to do with it. I said, this is...
Are you talking about the agent, the Natalie Wood agent, or a different one?
Natalie Wood?
Think about it.
No, that's not an agent.
Editor. Never mind. Sorry.
No, I have two agents, but the guy I showed it to him, and he said, I said, I have this erotic love story, women's fiction. He said, this is not a love story. I said, what is it? He said, this is a sad divorce story. He must not have read more than a page because it doesn't stay like that, but you have to start off broken to get better. Yeah. I don't know. But
how many women have divorced? How many women can relate to that anyway?
Yes, starting over, and feeling miserably. It's called Love the Ones You're With because polyamory comes into play.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's very interesting. You should read it.
Yes.
When it comes out. When will it be out?
How are they going to read it before it comes out?
No, just can go with it. Tell us the detail.
I don't know. The answer is I don't know. I will keep everybody posted, but I'm very excited. It's 12 years.
Yeah, that's great.
I think about that. It wasn't the only thing I was working on, but it's really hard to write different genres because pouring your heart into every one. So it's like going to a totally different world.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot. But when I think about all the things I've written, I'm like, how did I do that?
I don't know, but you do it well.
I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I was very proud when I got the contract. It's very exciting. First, the editor sent me a revision letter, a pretty extensive one. And then I'm like, I'm going to do this. And then I did it.
Nice.
You see? A lot of people would be like, I'm not doing this. Who do they think that? Well, you can't do that. If you want to get published, you got to do the work.
Right.
You got to do the work.
Dr. Net.
Okay. So that's exciting, right?
That is exciting.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That is a rocking good news.
Rocking good news. I just want to say one more time, because at the beginning of my video got cut off on the YouTube. I don't know what happened. I do know what happened. I edited I decided to edit the music out of the beginning because first of all, I decided now I'm getting rid of it altogether. In the beginning, we don't really need music. We could just go into this.
Okay.
I left it at the end, but it's very long. It's not long. It's 41 seconds, but it's long by the standard these days of openings. And I mean, in the 80s, you could go forever with an intro.
Yeah.
But when I edited, I guess I just nicked a little bit of the opening. I didn't think I did. It didn't seem to, but so then it started in the middle of talking about Casey's kindness day, Casey's creature kindness day. So I just want to reiterate it again. By the time this comes out, I think it will be close to it. January 13th is Casey's creature kindness day in honor of my son, Casey, who was an animal whisperer. And there's information about it on my website. If you're in, I keep saying and it's so annoying.
I'm really surprised because usually I notice things like that. I have not noticed that.
I say and we both say like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Our heyday was the 80s, and that's when the like thing I think started.
But anyway, so Casey's Creature Kindness Day, January 13th. Please be kind to animals that day. If you can adopt an animal, that would be fantastic. But of course, I know some people can't, but donate. That's Furry Friends is a great one. Also, my friend, after she listened to the podcast, told me about the Animal Defense Fund. So that's another great one. Apparently, that's been around a really long time, and it sounds good. Animal Defense Fund. I think if the name's indicative. I haven't had time to research it, but I will believe her. She knows what she's talking about. She's good.
Or PETA.
All right, I'm going to just admit, I think they're a little extreme. Okay, they're a little extreme. But yes, I mean they have their hearts in the right places. But wow,
yeah, you could always volunteer or donate to your local shelter.
Of course, yeah. There's a lot of things you could do. You could buy your animal a really extravagant gift. So now we have a mini segment that it's really a story for me, but I'm calling it a mini segment, and it's called New Year's Deliverance.
Is this about your New Year's deliverance?
It is. It is. I'm sorry, but I have to share. Okay.
Go ahead.
I was delivering on New Year's Eve. Okay. Several things happened. If you guys live in our area, I don't know what happened in the rest of the country, but all of a sudden a storm erupted.
Oh, it was a big storm.
It was hailing at one point. There was lightning. Like, it's so great to have to get out of your car, which is metal, and then I wasn't going to take an umbrella out because I always feel like that's a lightning rod.
Yeah.
And I don't know, why do they make them metal? Can't they put plastic or something? Like something that's not going to get you electrocuted? Well, there's a metal tip at the top.
Yeah, no,
it's a
I know.
lightning rod.
I know.
So I didn't want to get out with the lightning rod, so I just was jumping in and out. But that scares me. I could deal with rain, but I don't like lightning. And then there was hail. I picked up this alcohol. See, I had accepted deliveries. I probably would have just pulled over and waited or something, or prepped home or something, but I'd already accepted some deliveries. So one of them was alcohol. I sat outside this girl's house. So I said, I'm outside. Please come to the door and then I'll come over, because they didn't even have an overhang or anything. So sometimes people take a while. I'm not going to. So they didn't answer. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I waited. I wrote and wrote. I'm like, hello. So it's after 12 minutes, it says, do you want to return or continue to wait? Now, also another thing is, you think I'm going to go back to that liquor store? It was the other way. I wanted to go home,
right.
So, but I said return because how am I going to keep waiting? The house was dark. So no sooner than I hit return, but then this girl comes running from the backyard. I'm like, oh my God. And she was so sweet. And she was wearing a little New Year's crown,
Aww.
And she came running and she had a little thing over her head, but she really was getting soaked. And I'm like, I just hit return. I don't know how. So I'm like, she goes, what do you mean? She goes, why? I go, well, it was a long time and I didn't even see any life in it. And apparently her cousin had ordered if he wasn't there. So I didn't know what to do. So I called and I was on hold. Okay. Forever and a day. And she's standing in the rain, and then her cousin, a different cousin, comes running out, and he's standing there, and they're both we just all bonded in the rain. But I had the door open, so my legs were getting soaked.
Oh God.
But I didn't even notice it until afterwards. Sometimes you don't notice. I was gross. And my sweatshirt, luckily I had a jacket, so I took off my other layers. But anyway, I was like, why don't you get in? Oh, no. So finally I think I wound up chatting with customer service. It was like a 20-minute wait for customer service. And then it said it was a 10-minute wait for a chat, but then they did come through. Anyway, so they're trying to tell us that the chat was not getting it. She goes, well, do you want me to cancel the order? I'm like, no, I want you to put it back so I can check this girl's ID and give her the thing. They never got it. So then I think they ultimately canceled it, which means I lost my tip and everything.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous because they shouldn't have canceled an order that had alcohol in it, right? And so I said, look, here, take it. And she goes, really? I'm like, yeah. What do you do? Something I don't even drink.
What were you going to do?
Now, of course, I wasn't going to keep her alcohol after all that, but it would have been nice to have my tip. But, I'm not going to be like, I didn't get my tip. I want to give you, what am I? They were very sweet. It actually was just a nice bonding moment. And I took a picture of her license on both sides just in case. So now, like, I have a picture of this license.
Oh, my God.
But the company might be like, tomorrow they might call me up like, how could you? Like, oh, I got the idea.
Yeah. Like, God forbid something happens.
I don't think they know because the order was canceled.
I know, but what if something happens with this girl? The family decides to sue.
She's 22. It's legal.
Yeah. No, but you have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it. Yes, ma'am.
Remember you texted me the other day that you were bringing a whole bunch of little.
Oh my God, Sam, that's so funny.
Of Fireball.
The alcohol things are always funny because it's just funny because like first, I mean, don't you just pick up alcohol while you're out sometimes?
Well, it was those little bottles.
It was 10 mini Fireball. Yeah. They were literally like $1.29 each. So you got there's got to be nothing to them. Right? Oh, I thought it was a kid too. The door opens and it said, "Come to the side." It's always the side door. So I go to the side and this old man opens it. I'm like, whoa, because it was like a name like Carol Ann or something. And he said, I think he felt the need to explain why he was getting 10 mini Fireballs.
I would.
He's like, it's for the lady upstairs,
Carol Ann.
Yeah, that's not the name, but it was something along those lines. And he said, her kids are always bothering her about it, and she doesn't want them to know she got it, even though they're full grown. So she bought, drinks. She probably bought the little bottles to hide them around the house. It's just 10 little bottles of. I mean, it's only that one little shot.
Or maybe she needs those shots to deal with those kids.
I would think so. Yeah, I would think so. Fireball. If I have a little, I feel really good. If I have a little more, I'm suicidal. All right. It's kind of like listening to Pitbull, by the way, who sings that song.
Oh. I
don't know. Since I heard him on Howard Stern, I liked him a little bit more.
I have to tell you, not a fan.
Well, he's got an ego. That's for sure.
Yes, I don't like.
He's not shy.
Like people.
I know it is annoying. Okay. Oh, but I didn't tell you the whole point. The real point I wanted to tell you about the New Year's deliveries.
Sorry.
Okay, that's not your fault. But okay. So suddenly the rain cleared up after I left those kids. They're not kids. They were really their 20s, but you know what I mean. They're kids to me. I call everybody kids, even in their 30s sometimes.
Me too.
So I started delivering, and it was consistent. It was busy, but it wasn't like, whoa, but people were being generous. So it was good. Good. But then when it got to be midnight, I went to Taco Bell to pick up something, but it wasn't midnight. It was like maybe 11:30. I went to pick up something for somebody, and I was the only one walking in there. And so I got such service, They're like, give her the plastic bag. Usually I have to ask for a plastic bag, even though it's raining. They're like, oh, give it to. So I left there, and then midnight struck, and then orders started coming in like a deluge. Okay, after basically like 12:30, all of a sudden, they just kept coming. And the later it got, the higher the offers were, and the more there were. I went to Taco Bell, and it was really busy, but bearable. I've got another thing. I went back there again, and there was a traffic. You could not get in the parking lot. People were arguing. They were getting out of their cars and yelling at each other, trying to park in the Taco Bell parking lot.
Wow.
They were screaming at each other.
Bell that bad.
A lot of people, so I parked in the Party City, by the way. Party City.
Oh, yeah.
But
in Oceanside, right?
Yeah. But I parked, they had the hugest lot ever, too. They could sell that property. I don't know if they own it, but if that property's worth, they could get some good stuff.
It would be it.
But I would put it closer to the curb, though, and let people park in the back. That's like I'm such a marketing genius, but it was so set back,
Yeah.
I don't know how they ever, another whole subject is how did Party City last for all these years?
I don't know.
Once Amazon came and once like Kmart, all those other places, Walmart, Dollar Store, you can get a lot of that stuff. Yeah. But anyway, that's a whole other subject. So I park my car there. I go in. All there is inside, because they don't let regular customers. They don't let regular customers in that late. I don't know how. Like the door's open, but they want them to go to the drive-through. Some poor kids were walking. They're like, "Can't we just order?" No.
You are not allowed to go to the drive-through.
No, but they also, they wouldn't let them go inside either.
I'm sure they.
That was mean. They just wanted food.
I know.
They said they were going to try to get someone to bring them. They're going to end up getting kidnapped.
If people are fighting in the parking lot, do you want those people coming in?
Well, the kids weren't fighting. They just wanted some food.
I know, but if you let them in, then you have to let the crazy
Well,
kids
I will just say that those kids could have got into some random stranger's car to get the Taco Bell, and they could have been murdered or something. That's
yeah,
bad.
no,
I could see a Dateline episode. The Taco Bell terror.
Can I tell you a story?
Terror at Taco Bell. That's it.
Quick story about that Taco Bell.
Yo quiero.
When I was married, one night we went to the drive-thru and it was late, and I guess the kids were little and we went out for some reason, but you know how you're always tired when you have little kids?
Yes.
We both fell asleep at the drive-thru.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did. The guy behind us first pulled around us, but then got out of the car to wake us up.
Oh, well, he wanted to spot first.
I mean, we weren't like high, we weren't drunk.
Oh my God. Right.
We were new parents.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's bad. Wow.
That one, the one you're talking about.
That one, it gets really crowded too, though. Like
It's
insane.
Yeah.
So all it was were delivery people just standing there, holding up their phones, this and that. And I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be good.
No.
So there were only a couple of orders sitting there. So he called them out, and then we all start shouting out the names of the people. And he goes, if I didn't call your name, I don't have it. And I got 7 pages of deliveries.
Wow.
You know? So I canceled them because, like, I can't stand there all night because you don't get paid unless you're delivering.
Right.
You know, you get paid. Whatever you get is what you're getting. So they were paying a lot, but it still wouldn't be worth it for me to sit there for an hour. You know?
Who pays that much for Taco Bell? The point of going to Taco Bell is it's cheap.
Look, it was after midnight. There's only certain places you could get food from. Well, I got some genius to order from. He ordered from 7-Eleven food.
I have had drunk 7-Eleven food, definitely.
So yeah, and I thought, okay, I'll accept, because I wasn't accepting any more Taco Bell orders at that point. I knew it, right? And there was some of them were really big. It was like $40, but I'm like, no, because I'll be standing in there, and I'd rather go home with it than like. Yeah. How much is $40 really worth to me? You know, it's like, you know what I mean. It's all. You know, you have to weigh it out. Can you believe this is my life? I just sold a novel. So then I took the 7-Eleven because they're always fast. He had to make the chicken wings. He had to like friggin' they were frozen. He had to like make them in the microwave or something in the oven thing. It took forever. Oh, yes. And he was nibbling, by the way.
Of course
he was nibbling. So I had to wait like 10 minutes in 7-Eleven. But it was better than the other stuff. Now, Moe's. Do you know now there's a Moe's in Long Beach?
Oh, I didn't.
In the gas station.
Oh, really?
It used to be some weird, like, unknown name chicken place. And now it's Moe's. So I get orders from there. But whenever I go, there's always homeless guys outside. And they're like, you know, can you help me? I'm like, dude, do you see I'm delivering food?
I always feel bad, but I'm always like, I don't have any money either. I'm 5 seconds.
They're always like
you.
But they're always like smoking. I'm like, don't smoke. Save some money.
Oh, I know. I was outside a store the other day. I was with somebody. They went into the store, and there was a guy who asked her for money right outside the store. And she didn't have any, but she went in the store. She came back, and the guy then went in the store, and we saw him whip out cash to buy something.
Yeah. See? It's like Wendy, the slow adult.
Oh, Ben.
She goes up to people and tells them she has kids that she has to feed.
Yes. That's the sad part. There's a lot of people who need.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel I don't begrudge anybody, but it's hard to go in there now because you always have to deal with that. You know? Yeah. But so then I went in, and it was already at this point 3 a.m. And I got 3 Moe's orders. And the guy, I didn't think they'd be open, but the guy was there. I'm like, wow. And he was alone. Like people didn't figure out they could go there. I guess there was no line of people, but he was the only one there. He had to make all these orders himself. But luckily, when I told him my names, because I had 3 orders, he did them for me. He had one already. He did them. So I still had to wait like 10 minutes, but it was worth it because it was like $36 for these 3 orders. Yeah. But they were close. Like, it was really good. Oh my God. But at that point, I was so freaking tired. Right. So I could order one order. They wanted it $65 to go to, I could think it's in Elmont, Texas on Hempstead Turnpike, and bring it back to Oceanside. They must have had less drivers or something, because usually they tell you wherever you are, you know. Wow. That would have been good, but I mean, I don't think I would have made it. I was so freaking tired.
Oh, I was long asleep.
I didn't get home. I didn't go to bed till like 5 a.m.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But now I know the secret that you go to sleep and then start late.
Yes.
That's the secret. You thought you read the secret? I tell you the secret. Okay. So is that interesting? I don't know, but it was fun.
So I can't believe Taco Bell. So
And yesterday, the people were still being generous.
yeah,
They went to festive food.
holidays, like, you know.
No. They weren't this generous for Christmas.
Oh, really?
No.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I find I tip more during the holidays.
No. It didn't get extravagant until yesterday. Until late New Year. Well, New Year's Eve itself was good, but then it got like whoa.
Yeah.
Yesterday was very good. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Now I have a special surprise for you.
Ooh, a surprise.
It's called Calendar Craze. Can you guess why?
Some kind
Remember,
of calendar? I
yes.
don't know.
Remember when I was sometimes when I'm delivering, I'm on the phone with her. It's always fun when people have to keep saying, "Hold on, I'm going in. Hold on, I'm going in." So remember I went into a Chinese restaurant?
Oh, and they gave you the calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I was a customer, and I think I don't really go there anymore. I don't really go anywhere. I just eat at home, But she knows me. She goes, oh. She goes, here for you, and she gives me this calendar. Look, it's in this little gift box,
Oh, yeah. I've gotten that.
and you can mail it. It has a to and from. Okay, now really,
Who are you mailing that to?
I almost mailed it to you.
I actually would have found that really funny.
But then the dog sat on it, so it's a little mushed. But anyway, I thought we could open it and see. Now, my thing about these Chinese calendars, I feel sad about them. As I was saying, I think I was saying it to you before we started. If I just feel sad about everything,
Yes.
if there's a way to be sad, but so they give them to you with such joy. They're so proud of these calendars. Okay, they think they're a treasure to give. They must spend a fortune on these things. This can't be cheap to get. They have it, printed with their name on it. I've had things printed. They're expensive, right? And does anybody ever hang up these calendars?
Hmm.
Isn't it sad? They're wasting all but no one can tell. You're not going to be like, hey, don't bother.
It is, but I suggested to you and
They make
to
a
the
magnet.
actual people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would make a magnet up.
Well, what are we supposed to say to them?
Excuse me.
Could you make a magnet instead? I'm surprised that they even take credit cards at this point, because I remember Chinese restaurants never really got the idea of credit cards.
They used to never take cards.
Now they're savvier.
Yeah.
They even give a discount for cash a lot.
Yeah.
They're pretty savvy.
Every place gives a discount for cash.
No, not every.
Really?
Really?
Every place I go into, they give a discount for cash.
No, but sometimes, what that is?
They have to charge
No, sometimes they add on. It's not always a discount for cash. Sometimes they add on for credit card. They add more.
Oh, okay.
But some places do just charge you the
Yeah.
same. Some places, not many. I can't think of them offhand, but I have been in a few. Liquor store, I think.
Sometimes the gas station too.
Yeah.
Charge you the same for cash.
Oh yeah,
credit.
yes, they do. Safeway. Was it Speedway? I don't know, but I usually go to Costco actually. Anyway, so let's look at this calendar.
The reveal.
The reveal of the calendar.
The crinkling. By the way, if you hear a lot of microphone
Very
noises,
beautiful.
that's me because I keep moving the microphone. Sorry.
How was the sound of the calendar thing going?
They always look the same.
What's your favorite colors? We got some like festivities here. I don't mean to be mean. I can't help it.
It's nice that they give you something.
All right, let's see.
It's just,
Up. Okay, look. First of all, this you might like. Teeth with eyes. Look, this big teeth.
Actually, like
Big teeth with eyes. You mean this? I think.
No.
Oh, I think it's a clam. Look, it's a clam.
I now have too many calendars. Thank you.
It's not teeth. It's a clam. I'll bet you anything.
Somebody got me I'm fucking done with this shit calendar.
Oh, I was wrong. It's a serpent.
Oh,
Is it the year of the dragon?
Yes, it's the year of the dragon. And these are all the different Chinese years.
She hang this up.
Yeah. See, there you are. You're the horse.
I look like
I, of course, am the pig.
I look like My Little Pony. Someone's gonna be obsessive with me.
Yeah, these are all the different Chinese. See, it says it down here. Except it says it. Oh no, it says it in English.
Wow.
Oh, and it tells you the years.
Well, then maybe we will keep it. No, wait a minute. What's happened? What is this? It looks like teeth still.
No, he's got a hat on.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's cold where he is.
That's a weird hat, man. It looks like teeth.
There's also flowers in the sky.
Like
and is this really making sense?
It's like a teeth.
Do you think this lion would not be eating one of these animals?
Well, that's like the life of Pi.
Yeah.
That's what happens in it.
Never read it. Never seen it.
It's boring.
I'm all set.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what?
It's not that. You go Spring Garden.
All right. Well, let's all head down to Spring Garden. You know what? They really do have good hot and sour soup.
I have to say, I have also been to this place.
Good place.
Spring Garden on Oceanside, on Long Beach Road in Oceanside.
But this is not, by the way, not sponsored. Nobody's paying us.
No, but
Hear me now, YouTube.
it's good.
No, I'm just telling them because they cut you off.
Oh, shit, really?
You're not supposed to have sponsored things or something.
Wow.
Yes. By the way, watch us on YouTube. Nope, I don't know what's going on because we're getting really good numbers, and it's ever since we went video, but they're not watching it on YouTube, so I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. I don't go on any of those. Actually, I do go on YouTube, but it's usually to listen to music.
Oh, my. That doesn't make sense.
What?
Isn't YouTube videos?
Yeah, but you can just listen to the music too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, you can get like any song ever on YouTube.
I don't know what to do with this now. Gotta roll it up again. I don't know. And this, I don't know. This is good for like a child's room or something.
It's cute.
I don't think it's going to make you go and order food, though.
No. Now you have to roll it back up.
All right. We had the reveal. Did you like it?
It was enjoyable, yes.
It says that we use 100% vegetable oil. Is that supposed to be good or bad?
I don't know.
I guess they think it's good.
Yes, it is.
As opposed to what?
I don't know.
Saffron? Peanut butter? Peanut oil? That would be bad. A lot of people would be like dying. You know, the allergic reaction.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, by the way, Jimmy Carter, that made me think of.
Yes.
Yeah. He finally died.
He finally died, and he was a good man.
He was a good man, but he was not a good president.
No, everybody thinks that. I was a kid.
No, I don't remember. I don't really remember.
That I actually
right.
remembered.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But I don't remember
I don't
anything about
not much except the Iran thing.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, right. Everybody says he was a bad president. I'm going to go with them.
Maybe
I
he
have
was.
no opinion.
I don't really know. I only heard people say it, honestly.
Me too.
I have to go.
I
I can't prove that.
Uh-oh. But he was a great humanitarian.
Yes. Now, we have the main event here.
Oh.
We have to talk about Luigi again. There's many things to say. Okay. First of all, I went on TikTok and put up the video that I've shared on Instagram and Facebook. Facebook's, by the way, the one I really identify with. I identify Facebook. That's my social media identity.
Your pronouns are...
Yes, Facebook. So I put it on TikTok.
We are not making fun of pronouns, just so
no, that's
clear.
not anything. No, it's just, can anybody say anything anymore?
This is a comedy show.
You guys see what these people said on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying.
They were ready to roast. Well, I won't put this on TikTok. They were ready to roast.
Put it on TikTok.
They were ready to roast me alive, and her too, because she called him a killer.
I didn't even realize I did. Obviously, he is innocent until proven guilty.
Meanwhile, I read
Sorry,
it's like a newspaper article, and they said they called him a vigilante. Isn't that sort of the same thing?
Yeah, but I mean, he has not had his due process.
Well, wait till you hear. Okay, you got to hear at least 6.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I stand by the eyebrow thing.
Okay, well, wait. There's a lot to say. Okay, on TikTok, nobody even knows how to spell Mangione.
Wait, is it Mangione?
No.
No? I'm wrong too?
Yes.
Wow.
I think. Wait, no, you're right. I'm looking at this.
I was going to say, I'm usually a pretty good speller.
I think it's, let me look now. You know what? When you see so many wrong, suddenly it's,
I don't like prevalent.
Yes. How do you say that? Prevalent?
No,
prevalent. Prevalent. Okay.
Right?
I don't know. We've heard it so many
times.
Luigi. No, you said I at the end? No, I thought it was
E at the end.
No, you said I.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Play the tape back. Mangione.
I really thought you said I.
If I did, I was mistaken. I meant E.
Yes. Yes, that is correct. Well, they didn't even get the end wrong. Wait, hold on. TikTok, you don't stop. Does anybody else know that damn song?
Yes. Not really bad.
Okay, so all I did was type in Luigi, right? And then it says Maringolo. Maringolo. It's not even close. And I hit the link, I thought maybe it was a different person, but it's him. And then Luigi, this is the really popular way of spelling it. Mangione. Maingioni.
Wow.
Yeah. And so then I tried, I don't know why, but I tried Luigi and then I just put an N. And then I got Maig. So Mangione. Then the end's wrong again too. And that Maringolo is very popular. And then the Mangione again. Not once did I see it spelled right. I scrolled.
Wow.
Yeah. So these are the people that comment. And these are the people that are telling me that there's conspiracies against Luigi.
I'm not big on conspiracies.
Learn to spell the name of who you're.
You know,
I'm not, don't yell at me, guys. Be nice.
once again, he is innocent until proven guilty. But
Right.
then again, so is P. Diddy. So
Right. I didn't say he wasn't. I don't.
and she said that one of you said, or
No, TikTok.
somebody on TikTok said that I watch Fox News.
No, I put that to rest. Yeah.
Okay, because there is no way
Oh, because you
in
called him
hell
a killer.
I
Wait,
would ever watch Fox News.
all right, hold on.
I just want to be.
I said that. I answered. I spent because I Googled if you're supposed to answer these things, and it said yes, it helps you. You should engage. So I did.
Okay.
Okay. But I can't ever find.
I'm not on any of this. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on TikTok.
I didn't understand TikTok. I'm not going to say I do because I don't.
I got it for like 5 minutes. I was very irritated.
I didn't know what's happening on it. But okay. No, I have to find it. But what was I doing? Looking for the comments. Sorry. I'm confused with Luigi.
They're in photos.
It's not in photos. It's actually on TikTok. 5,000 people have watched it. So that's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I got like 61 comments, and we got a lot of likes. So I think the majority of people just sort of like it.
That's good. There's always going to be people that don't like it. That's fine.
Someone
didn't want people to think I listen to Fox News.
Well, so this is for you. I guess you're Miss Ma'am.
Oh, me?
Yeah. She goes, I think it's a guy. It says, you're Calvin. Miss Ma'am is correct. Yes, some of us like that kind of look. With a capital like, all caps.
Ma'am. I
You're
like
Miss
that.
Ma'am.
That is going to be my new screen name or whatever.
And then someone wrote, how dare she? I think she meant me. So I wrote, oh, it was easy. You should try it sometime. Everybody's like, he's perfect. He's perfect. That's fine. I can handle that. But someone's like, why are you ripping someone's looks? I mean, my God, did anybody ever listen to imagine those old time comedians? They were vicious.
Yeah.
And has anybody ever seen a roast?
No, people don't like that.
Well, I think roasts are kind of funny. She goes, why are you ripping someone's looks? Also, presumption of nonsense. INNONCE.
What does that even mean? What?
Innocence. He's not, quote, a killer. So I wrote, this is a comedy podcast. We're not claiming to be NPR. And so then she wrote, someone else wrote, doesn't matter. It's based on truth. So if you're giving an opinion, people will give you an opinion back. And I wrote, yes, I'm glad to have opinions. I'm just sharing my approach. Someone said I was very, very cruel. Very cruel words for someone redeeming humanity one word at a time. That's what I wrote on my profile.
These are gold.
Well, how am I going to redeem some? I mean, if it's up to me to redeem Luigi, we're all in trouble. Here's the one that Mama Z says. This is you. She's assuming he did it and speaking to being a Fox News media consumer.
Well, listen.
Wait, not done.
Okay, I'll wait.
We don't even know if he's the guy. Ha ha. She's brainwashed.
Ha ha. I'm not. I am Miss Ma'am, and I'm telling you I don't watch any Fox News. I've said it like 5 times now. That's all I can say. And
I wrote,
what do you
know? I wrote,
I didn't even realize I called him a killer. I guess I did.
He did.
Oh.
You were like, oh, he's so cute. But he's a killer. So he was like an offshoot, but you said it.
What are you going to do?
Well, I wrote back, didn't he write a manifesto? And then I wrote back, we'll get into that later. And then I wrote, and both of us would never, in caps, watch Fox News. And I did the vomiting emoji. Yeah. And then Mama Z goes, so it's alleged. Apparently, if you compare the writing style of that to any of his book reviews, it's like 2 different people wrote them. The writing, I thought she was writing by handwriting. He wrote book reviews, and his manifesto is not written in the same style. A manifesto is not written the same way you write a book review. It's clear. It's like me writing history versus women's fiction. It's going to be
right. Okay, so we condemned him as a killer. Didn't mean to, but I guess that's what happened.
I didn't do it.
But yeah. Yes. Okay. I condemned him as a killer. Sorry. But she's presuming that he's innocent.
No, that's okay. That's what people do.
No, but it's like
That's
both
good.
sides.
No,
Whatever.
no, but
But she's not on the fucking jury.
no, but it is fun. I know it's funny what she said. You can't. Someone is review. If I read a review, it doesn't real. Okay, if I read a review, guess what, guys? It's not going to be as good as my books. I'm not going to put that much work into it.
And so,
And I'm not. And the manifesto is meant to be rambling. I think.
so me and Mama Z should just stop. We're both assuming a lot of things about what's happening.
But she goes, I highly recommend you look at all the interesting theories and point of views here on TikTok. Oh, and they are interesting. There's a strong case that it wasn't even him.
I mean, maybe
It wasn't me.
No,
It's like that song. It wasn't me. There I am in the bathroom. It wasn't me. Yeah.
Did you ever see there's a video of Michael Jackson watching that song?
No.
So fucking into it. It's so
Oh
funny.
my God. Well, he's good at saying it wasn't me.
What I'm saying, I'm sorry, Mama Z. I don't mean to be mean. What I'm saying is,
She's not going to see this.
oh, she's not? I was in
a fan.
of it.
You don't have to never apologize.
It's not that I'm apologizing. I'm admitting that maybe I could have looked at it differently.
Stop. It's a comedy show. You didn't, you know.
It's a fucking comedy
Yeah,
show.
exactly. So then everybody, and then one person, because remember I said he was skinny all that. He is so pretty, madame. I'm telling you.
Oh,
ha, 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 ha.
and you're
Madame. He has very good brows, eyes, teeth, nose, everything, and he is not
Hi.
skinny. If he's not skinny, what is he? Pretty damn skinny. You see him in that prison suit? It's like, did they give him the right size? It's humongous on him.
He is then. I'm not sure what she's.
People are like, he's rocking it like a rock. I'm like, I don't think he's rocking it.
Did you ever
He doesn't
see?
look good.
Did you see those pictures of him without a shirt? He's like got a six pack. Like,
Really?
yeah. I mean, but you could still be skinny
Right.
and defined.
I know. Wait a second. Oh, and then someone else said this. Okay, the person who wrote this is an art teacher, and she talks about her teenagers on her account, right? She's an art teacher for children. She said, we ride at midnight for this lady who's with me. She wants to kill me. So I wrote, if this is how I go down, so be it.
Wow, people get angry.
Yeah. So a lot of them, that's just the gist of it. So I have some news for you that this is what I didn't want you to know.
What?
You didn't hear this?
What?
He got a glow up in prison.
What does that mean?
You don't know what a glow up is? I didn't either.
What the hell that means?
He got a fade haircut and he got his eyebrows threaded.
Yes. See, I fucking told you, people.
And
You
people
needed to clean that.
are freaking outraged. They want him back the way they were. They're outraged.
Really?
Somebody said you're starting a revolution.
Wow,
They liked it.
that's
They
great.
could have called him the Unibrowmer.
He had some Bert and Ernie eyebrows. No, actually, Animal from the Muppets. And I think he's good looking, don't get me wrong. But, sometimes you can clean up the brows.
I was listening to this podcast.
I shouldn't say that because my brows are not done at the moment.
You look good. They're nowhere close to what his.
But the funny part is before all this happened,
Yeah.
his other pictures,
Yeah.
they're not like that at all.
Well, it's because he was like on the run for a couple.
Right.
How fast do they grow, though? Right. Well, there's more debate, but I just want to say one thing. I was listening to this podcast. I don't remember, but it's funny. What's it called? I don't know. They do true crime, but it's like a comedy one. They watch shows that they're not that great. So they were watching Love After Lockup.
I don't even know what that is.
What do you think it is?
I mean, I can. Right. Obviously,
It's very
but
eyebrow.
I've never heard of it as
Well,
well.
it's not true crime, but they do for Patreon. They do these other things, right?
Yeah.
So, but they put it on apparently a free gift because they were off this week, so they put it on for free. And so she's talking about a guy comes in and he's just been caught cheating by the wife, and she goes, he walks in wearing these glasses. She goes, he looked like 1/3 of the blind mice. And I thought that was so clever.
That is really funny.
Sorry, I don't know the name of the podcast. If I remember, I'll put it in the show notes. I say that a lot. Sometimes I do. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, and now we're on to the other stuff about Luigi. There's more.
Gee, okay.
There's more.
I did read one thing. I don't know if you're going to mention it, but go ahead. I'll let you know if you do.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait. So I wanted to show you the before and after.
Of Luigi, I want to see the fade.
Yeah. Well, I don't. They called it. I still think it could be better. It's not that groomed. He needs more. Look. By the way, this is what I meant about his making menace.
Oh, yeah. Well, that picture is not flattering. He looks very angry.
You like this guy? Attractive?
Well, he's making a face.
Why? Because he's a half werewolf. All right. Wait, I wanted to show you first. Okay, here is him. You see the one side or the old and one side of the new? What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Better.
Still needs more, I think.
I like it.
You like the fade?
He's cute.
Oh, okay. Here, see the sweater?
I
guys,
do not like that sweater.
Here's the before and afters, like, you know, and then here is sweater he wore to court. You know what happened with the sweater? Everybody had to figure out what kind of a sweater it was, and I have the name of it, but
Who
it.
cares that?
Oh, they sold out on the sweater.
Really?
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
First, we have to go into how did he get this glow up? They called it a glow up. Someone said, did they wax him? And they were like, no. Everyone's like, no, there's no wax in prison, right? Because there's a barbershop and they don't do threading. It would have to be clippers. But Dr. Ross Koppelman, who specializes in eyebrow restoration,
Someone actually specializes?
I think he specializes in whatever you want to ask him about when it comes to cosmetic stuff, told the dailymail.com, if the brows were shaved by a barber, we would typically expect to see a flat, even stubble surface left behind, especially when viewed up close. Dr. Koppelman explained that when brows are trimmed with clippers or a razor, the result might look clean from a distance, but would lack the precision of definition. Threading, on the other hand, involves removing hairs at the follicle level, which creates a sharper, cleaner appearance around the edges of the brows. Now, it says Dr. Koppelman, who's based in New York, in case you want to hire him at this point. Do you want to hire him?
I do like to have my brows nice, so yeah.
No, I think he's going to restore them. I think it's like a permanent.
Oh, I don't need to restore.
Eyebrow restoration? What happened? Were you in fire?
There's some people who have no
Oh,
eyebrows.
all right. Well, then I'm sorry. That's not a joke. That
spent a lot of money.
Right. Well, then, now you know Dr. Koppelman's ready. Now, it says he told female, but it was supposed to be the Daily Mail, so now it's FEMAIL, which is weird. But anyway, this method is particularly effective for sculpting intricate brow shapes because it removes even the fine vellus, VELLUS. Now you learned a new word. Vellus hairs that shaving often leaves behind. Yeah, that's true. Shaving, you never notice it leaves like little pits.
Of course, yeah.
Well, not threading.
Yes, I used to thread my.
I remember. It looks scary to me.
Yeah, I used to go to
I remember.
Mall. I miss her.
The mall, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, that is gone.
Probably because of COVID.
I know. She was really good.
Well, I don't want threading. I like wax.
Yeah, I've been waxing lately.
So, and then he refuted the idea that he could have done it with dental floss. He says it's technically plausible because that's what everybody thinks they use dental floss. He said it's technically plausible but less conventional. Threading relies on the friction and twisting action of the thread to pluck hairs, and dental floss, being strong and pliable, could potentially work in a similar manner. However, achieving professional grade threading results with floss that would require significant skill and precision. It's not something the average person can replicate. But if you're in prison, got nothing else to do.
All I have to say is, who the fuck cares?
A lot of people care.
Any of this? Like,
a lot of people care.
Book or something. I know that's going to be unpopular, but really. Well, why are you so in this man's business?
They're making all these videos about him. This one girl was laying in her bed. It got so many views. She's just laying there saying, I don't think he got enough letters. I have to start writing him more letters. People are sending him thousands and thousands of dollars. I think we're going about life all wrong.
I mean, okay, listen, if he's innocent, it's terrible what has been done to him. I get that. But
look, this is funny. Celebrity eyebrow specialist Joey Healy, based in New York City. If you want a celebrity eyebrow specialist.
So they're both in New York.
Yes. Also weighed in about his brow transformation. I think this heavy unibrowed look seems stormy and almost menacing because it places such heaviness around the eye area. Well, thanks, Joey. Like, we didn't know that. Joey said, now maybe this is part of his cleaned up look to make him a more likable vigilante. I didn't say that, Joey did. And then he said he doesn't think it's razor. He thinks it's threading, though unlikely dental floss because of its waxy coating. However, Joey, they do make unwaxed floss.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I don't want waxed floss. I have unwaxed floss.
Okay.
And who wants wax? Wax on?
I didn't know they had anything else.
You should just come a long way, baby.
Oh, no.
Come
So
a long way.
I went to the dentist today. They told me to get a water flosser.
I have that. It's good.
Yeah, I'm going to buy one.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they fun?
I think so. It's a little annoying because it's another thing to do, but it feels good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think
You mean like a water pick, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's a water flosser.
Yeah, but it acts like a floss.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
A water pick is different.
It is?
Yeah.
There's actually, well, how does it floss you in the water?
I don't know. I didn't get it yet.
All right, we'll have to talk about this more because I thought a water pick, it says it doesn't floss it.
Told me
Oh,
get a water flosser.
that's interesting. How's it? So it's still going to floss you?
Apparently.
How?
I don't know.
I think it's the same thing as a water pick.
She said no.
Okay. We'll have to discuss this. So then Joey says, the interesting thing of this is funny because he's like defining what thread is. Listen, the interesting thing is thread can come from anything, a piece of clothing, a mattress. That is literally what thread is. He uses it to make these things.
Well, we didn't know that until Joey told us.
This is what's interesting.
None of this is interesting.
Okay. But now do you know what they're saying about who did it? Is that what you heard?
No, who did it?
Well, what did you hear then?
I just heard that he's now in the same jail, I guess, as P. Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know that because,
I didn't read up on any of this stuff.
well, I am related to somebody in law enforcement. I'll leave it at that because they don't like to be talked about. Yes. And he told me that he was in there with P. Diddy. Because he's been charged with federal and federal and state. Oh my God.
This is the part I don't get with this, Luigi.
Yeah.
It's not terrorism.
Okay. I'll explain that because
explain that to me because I don't get it.
He got out the book to show me of all the penal codes. New York has, every place you live has different penal codes. All right.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of Boston's because I used to watch that show, The Practice. No, that was
Practice.
The Practice.
I don't watch any.
The Practice. So I know that if you're convicted of second-degree murder in Boston, it's just as bad as first degree. You still get life without parole.
Okay.
Bad. That's me. But I didn't know that in New York, you can't charge somebody with first-degree murder unless you attach special circumstances to it. For example, everywhere else you can charge. Usually, first-degree murder means premeditation.
Yeah.
No, not so here. Not so.
Really?
No. Here, it has to be like murder of a police officer or someone like a judge or, someone important, or terrorism, right? That's another one. So they don't. My spokesperson for them said that he didn't think, they did the best they could to put a first degree, but that's why they did that. Because they also charged them with second degree, but you can get life for second degree here.
Yeah, how do they make the terrorism thing float? Like, what do they have behind that? Is what I'm
because it's a threat. It's like a domestic threat because he attacked like an officer of the healthcare, which is like part of the United States. So that it's part of healthcare is. Believe me, they make a long argument. I'm sure.
Wow,
you definitely don't want me to read that to you.
No.
But they have a whole book of all these things. I couldn't friggin' believe it.
That I believe.
No, I believe it's a book, but I couldn't believe they don't have first degree like everybody else. Everybody else, if you premeditated, it's first degree. If it happens without you thinking about it, I mean, this is definitely premeditated.
Yeah.
But this is crazy.
I think it's crazy.
They should change that. But I don't really know if you can get life for the second degree. I might have made that up. I don't know. It's confusing. The laws are there's a lot.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to learn. That's why you have to learn the law exactly where you live because it's different everywhere. But I know if I watch a lot, all that Dateline, 48 Hours, all of it, everyone I ever see, they get first degree murder if it's premeditated.
I just don't see terrorism for a CEO of a healthcare company. Like
it's a stretch. But
sense.
Well, let's put it this way: a lot of times prosecutors put stretches because they're just trying for whatever they could get.
Right. And
he's also charged both federally and on state level. And let me tell you, federal is a much better place to be than state.
Of course. Yeah.
But it's interesting. So, so I did find that out. I was proud of myself.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. So, the reason why he got the eyebrow walks is it was done by, they say, there's many TikTok videos on this. They say that it was done by other inmates who they took time on him and groomed him up to show the corrections officers that this man is cared for, respected, and protected by them. So if the correction officers mess with him in any way, they're not going to like that and they're going to like retaliate, but I mean, does Luigi really need that? Because like, I don't think anyone's going to mess with Luigi.
I mean, it's good for him in jail.
But who's going to mess with Luigi? He's so famous, that it'll be like, those will get fired.
Someone killed Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, no. But that was other prisoners. Jeffrey Dahmer was killed by other people.
Yeah. You're saying the corrections.
The inmate, what are they?
Inmates?
Are they inmates? Yeah. If they're being held without being trial yet, they're
still inmates. Inmates means they're incarcerated in some way.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I don't know. I think we'll get letters about this one.
Okay. Well, sue me.
Don't say that.
Okay, don't sue me, but you know what I'm saying.
I forget what he said. So some guy said it very nicely on the thing. But anyway, it's to stop the corrections officers from messing with him. So, but then
which jail are they in?
The one with P. Diddy.
I don't know which one.
And that other guy.
Who?
The guy with the money, with the young guy that stole the hedge fund money or something. Sam?
I don't know who that is.
His name is Sam, I think it is.
I don't
know either. I think that P. Diddy and Sam are roommates. I don't know if his name is Sam at all. Sam Warner.
I don't know who that is.
That might not be. That might be the guy that runs OpenAI. I don't know. They're all in my. I don't know.
I'm just curious where they put them.
It's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that. I think it's in Brooklyn. I don't know. But it's also where Jeffrey Epstein lived. So they have really good security there. Okay. So now, by the way, that sweater that he wore was like a throwback to the Menendez brothers. It apparently was similar sweater.
Like, what kind of sweater was it? Now that
it's a Nordstrom. It's a crew neck top, which retails for $89.99, but it's currently 30% off. But however, they've sold out. Okay, they thought it was a $1,000 sweater, but they're like, no, our man's keeping it real. He's modest.
He wore a sweater so he would look not, he dressed nice for court.
People want to dress like him because, why not? I guess. I don't know.
I've literally never been anyone in my life that I wanted to dress like.
I bought the Bon Jovi jacket. Remember?
Oh, really?
with the
a French jacket.
Yeah.
Not because I like
Jovi. Like a drum all night, flesh to flesh, one to one.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't know that song, but I do.
You were born to be my baby, and baby, I was made to be your man.
Wow, someone loved Bon Jovi.
I have a picture of me. I have to find him and him. I have a picture of him and me. I'm not going to stop till I get my grammar right. Don't stop till you get it right. Yeah, I was mad about him. The minute he cut his hair, it was over. I was like, no, I don't want him.
Me, I think he looks better with the short hair.
I just like the long
I did not like his shaggy hair.
Long hair on a man.
I like long hair. Well, it depends. Some people are just, I don't like the shaggy look.
I like it. On him, I liked it. I don't know. But I didn't like Richie Sambora at all.
I liked Richie
Once again,
Sambora.
Too skinny.
I liked his long hair.
No. No, he was too skimpy. Like, Freddie. No, Bon Jovi.
Richie Sambora.
No. I know. Once again, I'm in the minority. Most of the girls wanted the other one, which is fine. Take them. Okay. Then the people on TikTok had this whole controversy. They compared his eyes to the guy's eyes, like, because they saw his eyebrows. They compared the eyebrows.
To who?
To the killer's eyebrows in the picture.
Really?
It's a humongous controversy on TikTok. People are constantly making videos, more than one. Like, each person comes back, I have to say it again. The eyebrows don't match. I'm like, okay. So they need you in court. Like, can't they do their own analysis? Okay. You know what? It's just crazy. It must have been a different angle or something. I don't know what to say. Okay. Because then he lowered his mask. Okay. To flirt with that girl. Remember with who? When he was in Starbucks and he bought an energy bar and a water, a girl was flirting with him and he lowered his mask to flirt.
See, I literally know nothing about this case.
Okay, but
I know that he is accused of shooting this man.
I would say it really doesn't actually look like him. It doesn't look like him.
That cute smile.
He looks really cute there.
He really
That is cute.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
But
I
it's
think
the
that
angle,
could
I
be
think.
him.
But look, his nose looks different here.
Let me see the other picture again.
This one?
Why do I care about this shit?
Well, because we have to do what the people do.
No, the other picture that you had.
This is when they compare the eyebrows. See, look, not the.
Oh, you know what? They've got a point.
Look, all right, guys. Here's the guy, and then here's him. All right, are you saying it's not him?
I'm not saying it's not.
I will say
but
that
I do see a difference.
in these pictures. I don't think it looks like him. Look, this guy is like a different nose. It's like a French nose.
Yeah, but
This guy's a French nose.
You need to see his nose at a different angle.
Different angle. I want to say right here, if I saw him like this I think is cute. There's something about him.
It's very cute. He has a nice smile.
But he reminds me of my son. Doesn't he look a little like Michael there?
I can see it.
Because I have an Italian son. Oh, I didn't tell you the what. Somebody missed the comment. Somebody wrote a comment about me and said, white people always have a problem with ethnic features. So I wrote back, I had a lot to say, but I kept it simple. I said, I am Italian just like Luigi. So she goes, yeah, those Northern Italians, they're all light and they always go on. They hate the Southern. And I'm like, my God, she nailed what I am. But I don't care about that. My mother used to be extremely prejudiced against Southern Italians. It's true. But I married a Southern Italian and my kids are partly Southern Italian. I don't like that. There's generalities.
Yeah, I don't know where she was going with that.
Well, she was right about me being Northern Italian, but that was weird, right? I could be Southern Italian. I'm also part Russian. And Austrian. All the wonderful things. If I said I was Austrian, they'd call me a Nazi. Oh
my God, did you hear? I'm very excited about this, by the way.
Uh-oh.
They rebuilt the Anne Frank house. It's in Manhattan.
Oh, good. Then we don't have to go?
No, I didn't ask you to. I asked somebody else because I was like, there's no way she's going with me.
No, but you want to go to Amsterdam.
Yeah, but I want to see this house.
Yeah.
I could live without it.
I went there already. It's very sad.
Yeah. Well, I can't.
Of
course it's going to be sad.
They said her room's empty, but it had her posters in it.
Yeah.
And that's like the thing she loved the most, like besides writing, the thing she loved the most.
Yes, I'm really into that.
All right.
I don't know why.
I don't know either.
I was in California, so I was with these two other people, and we're walking around the Sunny Gardens, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I'm like, let's go to the Holocaust Museum. They did it.
I can't do that stuff. I did go to the Anne Frank house. I felt like I had to. It was horrible. It was so sad.
Yeah.
So sad. I couldn't stand it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So there's that. Then there's the handwriting thing about, okay, but if he didn't write the manifesto, why the hell was it in his bag, right? And then he had a ghost gun that actually matches the shell casings from the scene. So that's sort of, Oh, and guess what? His fingerprints were found on a water bottle and an energy bar that he bought in Starbucks close to the assault. So I'm going to say I'm not going to say guilty, but I'm going to say that the defense has an uphill battle. Unless they get all TikTokers on that jury.
Yeah.
What they're probably going to try to do. And I want to say one other thing, because everybody thinks I'm so prejudiced, but I really had a crush. Crush is the wrong word. I thought that the Boston bomber was very cute.
He was.
See, and he's got ethnic features.
Yeah.
Oh, but
he's very cute.
He has a sweet face.
He is very cute.
He's still alive because, what I found out? He was on federal death row. And there were 37 people on it, and Biden pardoned everybody except 3 people, and he's one of the 3 he didn't pardon.
Yeah, I could see that.
Why?
Because that was like a terror.
Philosophically, you should either be for the death penalty or against the death penalty. If you're against the death penalty, then pardon them all. He did it because Trump's going to start it again, start executing. There's been no executions. Yeah. So that's strange. You can't say that you're against the death penalty and then leave 3 people to die. It's not right. That's just what I'm saying. What do I think? I don't really want to be responsible. I wouldn't put anybody to death myself. Like I don't want that weight.
Probably wouldn't either.
I don't want that weight on me.
But I do have to admit there's people who I think should have been put to death.
But don't you think that there's more suffering to be staying in prison?
Yes.
That's elongated thing.
To say, Nazis, I don't even want them to suffer. I want them gone. Like,
unfortunately.
Like Ted Bundy, really? Do we need him hanging around? He was put to death.
Right. All right. Well, that's all I had to say about that. As what's his name said, Tom Hanks
Today?
in that movie.
What movie? Which one?
Forrest Gump.
Oh,
It
okay.
came to me. That's all I have to say about that. You were born on a Tuesday. You died on a Thursday. I don't know why I
Right over
remember.
my head.
Well, it's some quotes from the. All right. Anyway, there's a funny story about the editor of that book. When the book came out, they actually made promotional stuff, which a lot of publishers never do, right? This was a big publisher. They put all the stuff out. The book was a failure. Nobody read the book. So some Hollywood guy said, we bought the rights. Like, we're going to make the book. She's like, yeah. She didn't believe him because a lot of people buy book rights and never, Then she kept saying, I'm going to do it for years. And then all of a sudden, the movie came out and she goes, and people were all saying, stupid is and stupid does. Life is like a box of chocolates. She thought she fell down a rabbit hole. And all of a sudden, everybody was quoting the book that no one had ever read.
That's pretty.
Isn't that funny? So there's hope for everybody. I guess you just got to get Tom Hanks. I think those people didn't take a salary; they just took back end to make it.
Oh, yeah, smart.
Well, I guess you never know. Okay, do you have any quotes?
I do.
All right.
I have one for you.
Uh-oh, TikTok, you don't stop.
I guess I shouldn't. I mean, they're entitled to their opinion.
I just want to understand what TikTok is. I don't know. It's like I don't know how these people have all this time to make these videos.
I don't know. But yes, I'm sorry, TikTokers. You can have whatever opinion you want, but this quote by Anonymous is
By Anonymous. It's very important.
there is one word that describes people that don't like me. Irrelevant.
Okay, I like that. I wonder why they're anonymous.
No.
Oh, I like it. That reminds me of the quote, like, people can only hurt you if you let them, something like that. Okay.
True. I actually let that Fox News thing bother me.
I don't know why. I just said this.
I find Fox News so heinous.
I just said we would never listen to it or watch it or whatever.
I'm just so against Fox News.
All right. Okay. I look for quotes about obsession since people are obsessed with Luigi, and they really are. I mean, this is a real use of that word because you know how people overuse obsession lately, which really makes me batty. Because I'm obsessed about this, I'm obsessed. You can't be obsessed about multiple things. One obsession. Okay. So Virginia Woolf's all extremes of feeling are allied with madness.
That's so true.
And she really had that. But she's right. On the other hand, we have Barbara Streisand. I've been called many names like a perfectionist, difficult, and obsessive. I think it takes obsession, takes searching for the details for any artist to be good. And she's right. And you know what? Words can be good or bad, the same word, And I definitely, my one obsession is my writing. Like looking for that perfect word. I just can't rest until I find that perfect word. And that's the fun for me. So anyway, guys, that's it. Au revoir.
Good day.